Congratulations and congratulations. So this is cohort 14 graduation, and they have been on this journey for since November or since December, if I'm right. Yeah. So if you're not part of cohort 14, you're also welcome. Yeah, you're gonna see what's in the course of this event. You see what these ladies have done, what they've been able to achieve just in the space of 3 months, right? So yeah, I love that. I love the energy, I love the emojis. Just keep them coming. So before we start properly, if you are yet to, if you know anyone who is meant to be on this call, your accountability partners, your friends, I believe you make lots of friends in the course of this program, and they are not yet on this call, feel free to invite. Feel free to send them the link. Even if you have female friends and families who are not part of cohort 14, they are also eligible to attend this event. It's an open event. It's a party, right? So it's an open event. Even if you have male friends, right? If you have male friends, feel free, send them the link. They should come and see what we are able to do in the space of 3 months. I was wearing my tech trailer t-shirt today while I was out, and a guy was asking me, "Are you in tech?" Oh, I love that. I love that. I've been there too, but I dropped. I want to go back. We need to talk. We need to talk, stuff like that. So if you have male friends that they want to go into tech, or they're already in tech, feel free to join the link. Just share it on your status. I'm graduating. Share it on a social media platform. I'm graduating. If you want to attend my graduation party, join with this link. That's enough, right? Okay, before we jump into our presentation, in this call, we're going to be inviting some of our students, at least one person from each track, to show us what they were able to achieve in the space of 3 months by showcasing their capstone project. So if you were picked for this, just get ready to share your screen. But before that, we have a beautiful speaker in our midst who is going to be telling us much about tech. It's not all about learning a skill. Now that you have learned a skill, after learning a skill, what next? Do I just hide in my room and because I've learned a skill, I should just hide in my room and clients will come and meet me inside my bedroom? No. So she's going to do justice to that before we proceed into other things that we need to do. So join me as I welcome Maria. Maria has been part of our tech trio for years now, and she's still with us. She has been a good friend of this family. So join me as I welcome Maria Goretti. You can pump your emojis as we welcome Maria to the podium to come and give us just a short speech, right? Happiness, my namesake, I can see you. Daniel, I can see you. I can see all my ladies. You're welcome. Aluchi, I can see you. Mesoma, well done. Hope, I know you. I know you well, very well. Okay, Maria, are you ready? Hello, Maria.
Hello, Ma. Good evening, everyone. Congratulations. Okay. First of all, I'm just so excited for you all. Like, I just want to say congratulations to every one of you who started and actually completed it today, because completing a tech course is not even a small achievement, because it actually takes discipline, it takes time and a whole lot of commitment, because a lot of us might be mothers, some students, and some working and still trying to get something better offline, right? So, but today I'm just here going to talk about how to make money from what you've learned. Of course, every one of us here is all about money. I joined architecture in I think that was 2022. I think cohort 4. As I started with front end web development. So, this was my feeling when I graduated that time. I had just set in mind I wanted to just start earning $3-5 monthly. That was just what I had in mind. But then I know we all have high hopes, but then what steps are you actually going to take to make this money? Like, so today I'm just going to be sharing realistic practical steps that me I've used in this year of working in tech. So please confirm, are you hearing me very well?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry, I am.
okay, okay, yeah. Okay, now, so let's get started into these steps because many people just learn skills every year. They finish course, get certificate, but months later, many of them are still not making money because these are some of the reasons. And I'll just be sharing 5 steps, 5 steps I've used to get clients in this year's I learned tech. So the first thing would be, of course, build before you wait. So now, what does this build before you wait means? Like a lot of people who must have finished this cohort now, they just start waiting, or they just start applying for jobs and just be waiting for when they will get acceptance letter and all that. But then I don't advise you to wait to get jobs. What you have to start doing is to start building projects. Let's say you finish learning, let's say you're in graphic design or maybe web design. So instead of waiting for clients, this first step, start building projects, create websites, create graphic designs. If you did video editing, create a lot of samples, build your portfolio, just have a proof, because while you're waiting for people to employ you, they are still definitely going to ask you, what are your proof of work? Like, what can you do? What is your portfolio like? You don't even need to have a client yet. You can just even tell ChatGPT, create for me a non-existing company. What they will want as a graphic, let's use a graphic designer. They will give you a whole lot. You start building um samples and work samples for that particular skills. So this is the first step. Now the second step is your social media. When I'm talking about social media, I mean all the social media: WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, anyone you can think of. Now, optimize your profiles. We already have ChatGPT. It makes it easier for us to optimize our profile. So optimize your profile. Now, all those projects you're building, take out time every day, talk about it, show people what you're doing. The slightest thing you even think is small that you've done, post about it, loud it every day. Don't even wait for people to, you know don't wait for people to even tell you this is what you can do. Post it every day. You can even draft a plan for yourself. Every Friday you will start building on Monday. Every Friday you post about what you've built. You keep showing up, you keep talking about what you've built. Let's say, okay, let me be using graphic design. Let's say you designed a flyer. After designing the flyer, you go to your social media page, you post it and say, okay, this is the problem these graphics can solve for business owners. This is what it will help them do. You list them, and always you put a call to action. Call to action means, like, you tell them, oh, if you need more designs like this, you can send me a message. You just keep showing your work. You gain visibility. So actually opportunities are for people that are visible. If you're not visible, nobody will even know you. You might be the best graduating student here today, but if you're not visible, of course you're just going to be known in your house. So actually there's also this platform, Risely. where where you can build your portfolio. You can actually, there are a lot of challenges there. Maybe after now you can also check it out, where you can build your portfolio. You can build projects there and you build your portfolio. Now the step 3, now solve problems and not just offer skills, because business owners don't even know tech skills. They don't even know, oh, I need a social media manager to help my brand grow online. I need a graphic designer to design something for me. I need a website to, grow my business more. So instead of going on Facebook every day and be saying I'm a website designer, why don't you say I help businesses get more customers with better websites? Or you say, I help people, you just have to find a solution that your particular skills actually gives you. You cannot just come and start saying every day, I know UI UX design, I know. No, you have to state the problem. What is this problem that these skills that you've learned, what's the problem is going to solve? So you hit it in your post every, so in your social media visibility, you don't just post and post, because you have to find a strategy. So when people are seeing your work, they will know, oh, this is a solution I will get when I employ this person. So you care about solution, care about the values you're going to give to these people. So because many people have problems, but they don't even know these are problems till you come to them and tell them this is how you can offer solutions and this is how you can help them. Now, step 4 is start small, but start now. I know a lot of people might just be like, yeah, let me just go and rest. Let me just wait for perfect jobs. Maybe someone like me in my cohort that time, I was waiting for $35 job to follow me. I didn't see it after 6 months. So, I almost at a point I was getting discouraged. Yeah, I was just aiming so high, like I didn't even want to even try small. So there are other ways you can make money. You can start freelancing. You can even apply for internships. There are a whole lot of internships. You can see them on LinkedIn. You can go to X and search for startups. You can even collaborate with them and help business owners. You can start with just your environment, like telling themselves, this is what I can do, because you need to just gather a whole lot of things you can put as your testimonials. So any small projects you do, it will actually help you gain more experience, build your portfolio, and also gain testimonials. So the 5 and the final steps is build relationships. Tech is not really all about code, design, all those things we are doing, right? It's about people. Like, you need to build relationship with people you must have met here and people you will still meet, because you might not get a job immediately. Your friend might get and be like, okay, let's do this together. You collaborate with the person, networking. You might know, so you might have met a video editor in the cohort and you're in graphic design and there's an opportunity. You can refer to people. So we all need to connect with other people in tech, attend tech events. There are a whole lot of them that used to happen frequently. You attend and engage with people online too. So actually, you're not just graduating today. I just want you to see yourself as problem solvers, because the tech industry does not really reward only the most talented people. Because if you're really talented and nobody knows you, you're just talented in your house, it will not really help you. So it actually rewards people who keep building, who keep showing their work, who keep solving real problems, because your journey is actually beginning. So I just want to encourage you to keep learning, keep building, keep showing up, and opportunities will come. Your tech skill is just your tool, because your position is what will actually pave ways for you to make more money. So thank you so much for listening to me today. Congratulations once more.
Thank you so much, Maria. We are pleased to have you. Maria is a professional website designer. You can check her out on LinkedIn, Facebook, She's dominating Facebook. Oh, she no dey agree for anybody there. So you can check her out there. Yeah, thank you so much, Maria. Okay, we'll be starting right away with our presentation. And we'll be starting with Stephanie from UI UX Design. Stephanie, are you ready? Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie is still booting.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. Immediately after Stephanie, Mary Okeke from video editing. Please get ready. After Mary, we have Chioma from product design track. So in that order, we'll keep calling us. So let's get ready to share our screen so that we won't keep taking time when it's our turn. We just have 3 minutes for this presentation. Yeah, 3 minutes from each lady. Okay, Stephanie, the stage is yours. Thank you. Stephanie, if you are still getting ready, should I call on Mary? Hi,
I'm
Mary.
here.
Okay, all right. All right. Thank you so much.
Is my screen? Are you seeing my screen?
You need to increase your volume so we can hear you properly.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can see your screen.
Okay.
I can't see your screen. I can't see your screen.
Is your network? We can see her screen.
Okay, so
We
I
can see her
believe I
screen.
can start.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Stephanie.
Sorry,
and
the
I'm
screen
from-
is not visible.
I don't know, probably your network is visible. So, it's fine. So can I start? Okay, so my name is Stephanie from the UI UX track. So
If you cannot see her,
I'm here to present our capstone project. So we created an app, a content creator.
please go ahead and share your high fidelity designs and talk about it using it. A
Okay.
prototype. Yeah. Because we do not have much time. Yeah.
Okay, so after a lot of research and analysis, we were able to come up with a few screens for our app, a content creator planner. So we had this dashboard screen, the home screen. So this like what I've written here. This is the dashboard where creators can quickly see their progress, upcoming content, and AI recommendations. So here is like the home page of the app where you can easily see some links to other screens. Then we have the idea box. This screen now allows creators to save their ideas and easily see what they have saved, because through our research, we found out that creators easily lose ideas. So we have to create a screen for that. Then we have insights and analytics. This screen provides performance insights, showing creators what type of content works best. So here we made sure that we had features that like recommendation and progress tracking and stuff like that that creators can use to track their progress.
Hi, Stephanie, can you
We have an
present
idea
your
book.
Figma file of your prototype?
Okay, you can see it now. Okay, so this is the onboarding screen. Welcome to Planly AI. Next, next, next. Then we have the create account screen. We also have the login screen, though. You can just skip to the home page now. Then this is the home page. Yeah, this is the home page. Then here we have where we can capture your new ideas. Yeah. Then we can also expand with AI because the app is leaning towards AI expansion. You can get ideas from them. You can also have books and stuff. Then here is for create posts. Then if you have maybe you're working on stuff, the app shows you, okay, this is what you're working on. You can continue it, and you can use AI to like add more things to it. Then we have this for the insights. The app shows you what's how your post is doing in platforms and stuff like that. Then here is your idea box. All the things you've been saving, you can easily see them here. We have the template library where you can just pick a template here and use it to create something. And then we have here is a profile where you can just go and see. You can connect to other platforms since you're going to be posting to other. You can connect to other platforms there. And here your AI expander, your AI that helps you generate stuff and all those things. So this is basically okay, here we have the pipeline, your content pipeline. There you can see your drafts, your scripts, your records, your edits, your publish. So you can easily see all these things and know how your post is going. So then we have a content calendar. There you can see, okay, different colors are representing like different platforms and stuff. So you can easily see this and so that, okay, this is what you posted on certain days and stuff like that. So that's basically it for our app. That's the summary of it. Thank you.
Hey, Choma.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi, Happiness, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Please go ahead, and we just want to see the prototype. The
All right.
prototype.
The prototype on what?
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So, good evening, everyone. So, my name is Etuma Jennifer Choma, and I'm from the product design group. And this is my case study for my project. So it's actually a team project, and the first slide it starts with me introducing you the app we're building. It's called Go Events, and it's like a discovery. It's an app for you to discover local events and for you to have like seamless experience. So the goal of this project was just to create a simple and enjoyable for users looking for concerts, social gatherings, and community events.
Sorry, Choma. Before you go ahead,
Okay.
Ginika from graphic design. Please get ready. You'll be presenting immediately after Choma. Are you on this call? I've seen you before, but I just wanted to be sure.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, thank you. Immediately after Choma, you will take over. So get ready to share your slides.
All right.
Thank you. Choma, you
Can
can
I
go ahead.
continue now? All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so the project overview. This project is just focusing on how we can find, explore, and book events. Because lately, in most cases, many users actually struggle with local events and to match their interest or go through complicated booking. So this is the idea of this whole app. And the problem statement is just to focus on the main problem of poor navigation, scattered information, and complicated ticket booking flow. So these are just the user problem that we were able to do through research. From research, these are the problems we found out that okay, the problems user usually face during all this event. And these are like the possible solution. The possible solution is just to address the challenges that through our research we found out, and this is that the possible solutions we are able to like okay put together as a team because this was a teamwork. So we also created a user persona for two different people. First are young people who enjoy attending events, and second is for people who enjoy community events and social gatherings. So we discovered their goals, their pain points to be able to get to this part, to get this information architecture. This one, it helps us define how users navigate through the whole section, like event discovery, event details, ticket booking, and ticket management. This is how we go. So when I went to the user flow, this user flow just simply just okay from one point to one point, how the user is going to navigate through the app. So this is just what it will just show when you actually click on the app from your first click to you confirming and booking of your ticket for your event. So this is the light mode of the event. In my case study, I did like a light mode and a dark mode because most people now actually prefer dark mode like me. I actually prefer dark mode. So this is like the light mode and the dark mode of it. And these are just the high fidelity designs. This is the home page and everything, the events page, the waitlist page, and the confirmation page. So from here, these are my problem statements. So the key learning I learned from this, right, is that this project, the importance of it for the user research and the structured design thinking is to understand user needs, help, guide, and the design decision to create more user-friendly products. These are the user research that was done on it and the competitive analysis. So this is my key learning. And in conclusion, I would say Go Event was designed to simplify event discovery and ticket booking while providing a smooth and engaging user experience. Thank you all for viewing my case study. Thank you for your time.
Wow, this is a beautiful project. Thank you, Chioma.
Yeah, thank you, Happiness, for having me.
Thank you so much. I love your project, the choice of your colors, and so on. Congratulations once again. She has
Thank
conquered
you.
GIS design, and now she's just conquered product design. Wow, I'm so happy for you. Go
Thank
there
you.
and conquer the world. Go and conquer your words.
Yes, so that's the plan.
All right, congratulations. So we'll be
Yeah, thank
having
you.
Ginika. Ginika is from graphic design track. Hello, Ginika.
Hello,
Are you ready?
happiness. Good evening. Yes, I am.
Oh, yes, we can.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Gine Kachukwu Adolphus, and I'm a graphic designer from Cohort 14. And I'm here to present my capstone project. So, in this project, it focuses on creating a social media launch campaign for a natural skincare brand called Glow Heaven. And they want to introduce their new product called Nepal Glaze. It is an organic moisturizer packed with vitamin C designed for African skin. So, for the sake of time, I'll just shorten everything. So, this Glow Heaven is a natural skincare brand that focuses on gentle plant based skincare products for African women and their target audience are women between the age of 20 to 35 who are skincare conscious. They are digitally active and enjoy beauty routines. So we are tasked to create a set of visuals that would introduce the project, attract attention on social media, and communicate the product benefits clearly. These includes 5 static posts, 1 design post, and 3 brand mockups. So in the design brief, we were provided with mockup image of the brand colors, and the logos. When designing these campaign assets, I focus on 3 main principles. First, I focus on visual simplicity because skincare brands perform better when the design feels clean and calming. Then secondly, I use nature-inspired visuals which align with Glow Heaven's natural ingredients and their calming colors provided in the design brief to communicate purity, hydration, and natural glow. So I'll go ahead and share the social media design posts which I created. There are many, but I'll just share few and throw more lights on them and how I came about the design. Though each design highlights different aspects of the product, including skin glow, hydration, self-care, and daily care routines, while maintaining visual consistency with the brand identity. So these are some of the design. This is I have 2 designs introducing the brand, and this is the first one, but I will explain more the second part, the second design introducing the brand. In this brand, it focuses on presenting NEPA glaze as the hero product. The product is placed at the center on a display platform to draw immediate attention. The water and cream texture visually communicates hydration and nourishment, while the surrounding leaf reinforces the product's natural ingredients. The supporting text highlight the vitamin C benefits, and the 100% organic label strengthens the brand's natural positioning. So the second design, this design currently on the screen focuses on introducing the product as part of a daily skincare rituals. It shows the visible result of the product on the skin. The close-up portrait highlights healthy, hydrated skin, which visually reinforces the promise of glow. The supporting benefits highlights help to communicate what the user can expect, which are hydration, brightness, and calmer skin. So I will just slide over the remaining designs. These are another design I created for the social media posts, and these are another one. This one focuses on showing the plant-based effects, the gentle feel, and the smooth skin. The last but not the least are all these designs. Each of these social media design posts across the campaign focuses on a different part of the product story, from visible skin results to natural ingredients to everyday skincare rituals, while maintaining a consistent visual identity for the brand. Now, this is all for the social media posts. I'll be going back to, I'll be moving ahead to the, sorry, to the motion graphics. I created a brief motion graphics that works best on platforms like Instagram because people scroll very quickly, making static visuals sometimes get overlooked. But adding motion helps create a brief moment of pause. It gives the viewer something subtle but noticeable that draws their attention to the product. In this animation, the focus is on bringing the product's promise to life visually. The movement highlights the idea of radiant and hydrated skin, which is the core benefit of the vitamin C moisturizer. So I will go ahead and play the. So this is the video, the motion graphics video. So rather than just telling the audience about the glow effect, the motion allows them to experience it visually, making the message feel more engaging and memorable. So the next deliverable is the mock-ups to extend the campaign beyond social media posts. I designed and created real-world brand applications, which includes promotional flyers, billboard advertisement design and its mock-up, branded tote bags and design mock-ups. So these mock-ups demonstrate how the campaign visually can remain consistent across both digital and physical brand touch points. So for the billboard mock-up, this is the portrait design for the billboard mock-up, and this is the representation in the mock-up form, the real world view, how you see it. Then the next one is I also did the landscape design. This is the landscape design, and the content is almost the same content pointing to the same product. So, and this is the real world presentation of the landscape billboard design. Then going to the flyer design, I designed flyers and I presented them in the Google form as how you see it when it's printed. So this is the first design, this is the second design, this is the real world view of the design, the second one. This is how you see it in Instagram posts, all the designs. When you share it as a carousel, if you decide to share it as a carousel, this is how the designs will appear. Seeing it in a mock-up screen and all that. Then for the tote bag, I did paper bag design and I represented it. This is the design for the tote bag. This is the first tote bag, the second one, another one with different background and the design. So in conclusion, design should not only look good, it should demonstrate clearly and connect with the audience. And
So
I'm
I want to
grateful
do
to
this.
Architecture
Since I'm in a mock-up, do I
Academy.
like to see her brand color? This is car crochet. So now if I want to do it, will I know how to like now I want
Finish
to
that
design,
first.
so I want to do logo design.
Village people are here.
So I'm grateful to our Architecture Academy, my graphic design coach Toby, and the learning community for helping me, strengthening me both in my design skills and strategic thinking. Thank you everyone for having me. So this is the end of
Wow.
this.
Wow. Can someone say wow?
Wow.
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 Wow. Project
So
is like wow.
beautiful.
I know about design. So when I see a beautiful design, I can tell. Seriously, well done, Ginika. You've done a beautiful
Thank you.
job. No wonder your coach recommended
Thank
you.
you.
You've done a beautiful job.
Thank
Well done. Well done. The colors are so beautiful. Not too sharp, but they are the mix, the combination is so beautiful.
thank you.
Well done. Ladies, I love the emojis. The energy is too much. I love the emojis. Keep them coming. So now we'll be welcoming Sandra. Sandra is from Front End Web Development Startup Track. She'll be presenting her capstone project. After Sandra, Mary. Mary, I hope you are ready now. So immediately after Sandra,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Mary will be coming up. And after Mary, we will have Happiness, my namesake. Happiness from digital marketing, then Aisha from data analysis. Ladies, please let's keep it short. 3 minutes. Once it's 3 minutes, I will stop you. Yes. We don't want to stay too long on this call. So 3 minutes. Sandra, you can go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Can you
evening.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Okay,
you.
good. Okay, my name is Sandra Sike from the Front End Development Starter Track. And in my track, we were given a Figma file and we are asked to replicate. I'll share my screen right now. We are asked to replicate as pixel perfect as possible. Can you see my screen now? Okay. So, as somebody in tech, you need something that clearly tells people what you do, who you are, and clearly tells your story. So, a portfolio is something that does just that. So, for my capstone project, I built my personal portfolio, which is what is showing currently on your screen. On my personal portfolio, first I have the navigation bar, which clearly helps the visitors of this website to navigate smoothly across pages and sections of this portfolio. So after that, I have my home page, which briefly introduces me to the visitors. Then right after my home page, I have the featured project section, which has the portfolio project itself, basically all the projects I have built, and my mid-quad projects, the projects I worked on during the 15 days of content challenge, personal projects, and even projects I worked with my board members on. Then right after the featured project section, I have the about me, which briefly tells what I do. Then he has a link that links to the about page, which tells in details what I do, my capabilities. The user gets to they get to download my CV from this page. Then it shows my capabilities, the stack I currently use, my experience. Then we have the contact section. So right now, all these icons, all these social icons leads to my socials. For instance, this LinkedIn icon leads to my LinkedIn account, same as GitHub, X, Facebook, and WhatsApp. So now this project is basically front end, but this form section is integrated using FormSpree. So when a user adds a feedback for me and they send me messages like this, I get the message directly on my email. Shame of that. So here's the message I just sent. So I got that message. So another beautiful thing about this project is the fact that it is 100% responsive. That is, it works smoothly across all screen sizes, be it desktop, mobile, or tablet. So I'll quickly show us how it looks like on mobile. This is what it looks like on mobile. And this is what it looks like on tab. So this project helps me, like, without even having to meet people, visitors or so. Like, in one glance, it tells people what I do, my journey as a front-end developer, and so on. Thank you, Atetrio, for this opportunity. I am really elated. Thank you so much.
Wow. Another masterpiece. Congratulations, Sandra. Thank
Thank you, ma'am.
you for coming and for the presentation. Your project is so beautiful. I love what I'm seeing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, we're moving with the speed of light, right? So let's make welcome Mary from video editing track. Immediately after Mary, we'll have Happiness. After Happiness, we'll have Aisha. Then after Aisha, Precious. 3 minutes each, ladies. Please, let's keep to the time. Let's just go straight to the point, right? So we can keep to the time. Thank you. Mary, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Good
Yeah.
evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Good
Yes,
evening.
we can.
Okay. I'm trying to share my screen now.
This is Mary.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, we
we
can.
can. Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
My name is Mary Okeke. I'm a video editor from Cohort 14. I'm here to present my capstone project. So the title of my project is Overthinking. And here's the reason why I picked this topic. For some of us who work 9 to 5, I work 9 to 5, so I always talk about it. We sometimes find ourselves in some situations, probably at work, on our way to work, at different occasions. Sometimes we have issues at work, probably, having issues with maybe your colleague. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Probably having
Yes, we
issues with
can.
a colleague, or sometimes, like me, sometimes going to work in the morning, I sometimes have issues with either the bus drivers or, passengers. Some passengers can be, crazy at times. So after having this, being involved in situations like this, you get to work tired, frustrated, and aside that, you have loads of work waiting for you in the office. You get, I work in a maintenance department and I work with men. So I always have issues every day, complaints, different occasions. So sometimes at the end of the day, you go home with too much things on your mind. Sometimes I struggle with even focusing on video editing, seriously. Having to face work and then going back home at night to face learning video editing. It can be frustrating sometimes, but I'm grateful to God that I was able to scale through. So hence the reason why I chose this topic. And before I even decided to choose this topic, I had a lot of thoughts on my mind, so many things. So I feel the best way to portray these feelings or to show these feelings to the world, yeah, to everyone, to the audience, to the world, to everyone, it's by, putting everything and telling my story in the best possible way that I can. So I decided to go with motion design. So to tell a better story, I chose using typography, I use a lot of typography. I use motion graphics. I use sound effects. I use visuals to portray this story and to help you understand my point of view. So I hope you learn one or two from my video. Thank you very much.
This is Mary, a student of her Tech Trail Academy.
Hi.
She's a mobile video.
Sorry about that.
This is Mary, a student of her Tech Trail Academy.
Hi.
She's a mobile videographer with an eye for storytelling, a maintenance worker during the day, and a video editor at night. For 2 weeks, she worked on her capstone project. Title: Overthinking. It took longer than she expected. Here's what she created.
Are you still thinking about something that happened last week at work and you're kind of embarrassed about it? Or maybe you're waiting for someone to text you and you're wondering why they haven't replied for 24 hours. Or maybe you've been on a dating app recently and someone ghosted you and you're totally overthinking it. Overthinking, spiraling, crashing out are things we do every single day. It almost feels like our minds are overflowing with the same negative thought patterns all the time. What do we do? If you've experienced any of those things before, this episode is for you.
Thank you very much. I want to say thank you to Tech Trail Academy. I want to say thank you to my coach, Coach Uzodinma and Coach Elias. Thank you so much for making me the best video editor that I can think of right now. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, Mary, for telling us your story.
Wow.
Short and to the point. Yeah, thank you so much.
Well done, well done.
Project.
I'm impressed.
And I'm rooting for you.
Thank you so much.
All right. So let's move on to happiness. Happiness is from digital marketing track. Happiness, please go straight to the point.
All right.
We want to get out of here soon. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Happiness.
Yes.
Okay, so once again, my name is Happiness from Digital Marketing Cohort, track Cohort 14. And so my capstone project has to do with building a lead generation funnel for a local business. And so I chose Essence by Rama as my project. So it means I built a lead generation funnel for Essence by Rama, which is a Nigerian fragrance brand. And so this is like an overview telling you my colors, and from the picture you can tell that it has to do with scents. And so choosing the business name was one, which is Essence by Rama, a Nigerian oud fragrance brand creating affordable, long-lasting scents for everyone, for everyday confidence. And so what are the business goals or the objective of this funnel? So it's meant to build an email list for potential customers, educate first-time buyers about choosing the right scent, and then convert leads into first-time buyers as well. And then, but in trying to do all of this, I needed to figure out who my audience would be. And so that brings us to where we have to do research when it comes to marketing. You have to find out who are the people who wants to buy my products. And so my targets are young professionals. And so they are majorly early mid-career professionals. Like you can see the lineup, these are the people who I am targeting the most. And then also, it doesn't mean it ends there. I also have the secondary targets, which have to do with probably anyone who wants to buy perfume, like those who wants to gift it out, women who love nice scents, and the rest. And so, but for me to achieve all of that, I needed to build something that's called a funnel strategy, which has to do with the traffic, the lead magnet, landing page, email nurture. This is the part where I get like a build up of the people or my prospective customers in my email thread, where I have them, and then it will be easy to convert at this point to convert them to be buyers, people who wants to buy the product. And so my traffic source is LinkedIn. That's the social media platform I chose because I am dealing with professionals, and we all know that LinkedIn is one of the social media platform where you have a whole lot of professionals there. So that's my traffic source. Then the next thing is my lead magnet, which is a free perfume guide. So because I needed something to attract them, something that is unique to make them trust me enough to want to buy from me. And so that guide or that lead magnet is the free perfume guide. And then that should also take them to the landing page, which is the lead capture page. Then the email sequence, which has to do with education, trust, then call to action. That means I want to see them buy from me, in essence. And so here is my organic content sample for LinkedIn. So what we do is most times you have like a calendar, which makes your posting easy because you just don't want to post one time and then you go to sleep. So, and then maybe you don't have all the time it takes to be building content maybe every day because you have one or two things you're doing. So it's easy to build a calendar that helps you understand that, okay, I already have something I want to do, but then it's already programmed and I just go there and pick from, and then I can push it out there depending on the timing. Excuse me. So for my content calendar, I have what I call the funnel stage, which helps me understand when I should post certain messages or content to my audience. And so we have the awareness stroke interest, we have the interest, conversion, consideration, and the likes. So all of this is meant to guide you send the right message, because digital marketing has to do with a whole lot of content, but not just content, but the right content. The content that speaks to your audience, and then at the end of the day, you are able to get a conversion that they buy from you. So understanding all of this funnel stage helps your message. Then here is like, I just did a 7 days, a 1 week plan, the content itself. So it makes it easy for me to just come here and say, oh, this is what I want to post on LinkedIn. I can just pick it from here, go to my LinkedIn page, and then post it. So it just all makes the work easy when you have a plan. And so I would run us through the landing page. So this is what the landing page looks like. I hope you can still see my screen. And so this is Essence by Rama landing page. And then this is what it looks like. And in doing this, I used WordPress.
You're not sharing the landing page.
Can you see my landing page?
Nope.
Not
yet.
Okay. Sorry, let me quickly take us there so we see what it looks like. Aha. Can we see it now?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Yes, so this is made using WordPress, and you can see that the color is still here. So what color does is when you pick your colors, it helps you maintain, it's called the brand colors. So when anybody sees this, they just know, oh, this is Essence by Rama. So consistency matters even on LinkedIn, on my content, and even the landing page. So it just tells you, oh, this is the perfume I'm looking for. Immediately you come on it. And so this is what it looks like. This is the about. When you click here, it takes you to about, another page that tells you what Essence by Rama really is. And then these are posts. So when you come here, it tells you, oh, the room commander, this is what the kind of perfume is. the polish professional. So like these are like choices when you want to pick a kind of perfume. When you come here, it tells you what you're looking for from this explanation that is here. So it's just to guide our customers to say, oh, this is what I want to buy, looking at the description that comes with them. Then learn your scents. So we have the perfume types explained. So all of these are meant to attract people. Sometimes people just buy perfumes and they just buy for buying sake, maybe because it has a good name, or maybe somebody used it and they like the scent and they just want to pick it. Oh, A is using it, I want to use it. But now Essence Barama explains more to tell you, oh, we have perfumes type, and then you have to check your persons and know what works for you. So when you come here, it explains to you, then it helps you choosing the right scent. When you click here, it also explains more on your kind of scent and what you should pick. Then what most people get wrong. So some of the mistakes people get when buying perfumes is also explained here. Then make your fragrance last. So what are those things you need to do that makes your perfume last longer? So all of these things, when you click, it's on the landing page, and then it explains to you all that you need to know. And then you want to find your perfect scent. There are ways you can also go about that. So when you come to the card, it tells you what you're looking for, and then you click on to pick from it. And so we also have the one that talks about a discount for first-time buyers, the one that makes a statement, and the like. So all of this is to guide those professionals on what exactly to pick. Then chat with Rama. So you can ask a scent question. Maybe you are confused about something, you can ask about it here. Get a recommendation. You can come here and then you get a recommendation. And then there's like a form that you fill when you come here. So that form goes to Rama, and then they are able to see your questions, and then a response comes immediately. Then the professional guide to choosing your signature scent. Is this still visible? Are you guys seeing the document I'm presenting?
Yes.
Aha. So this is the professional guide. This is the lead magnet. So people who wants to really like, oh, there's something about perfumes that I can talk about that can help me.
Jesus.
So this helps you understand all of that. So when you come here, find your signature scent. It tells you what you're looking for. Perfume types explained. So when you come here, it's telling you what is what. So you don't just buy perfumes randomly, but this is a guide that tells you what to actually look for per your kind of person. So is it for work? Is it for casual
Which of the video are you talking about? Is it the one you asked me to do the other day? Because sincerely, I have not done anything aside that particular one I sent to you.
Is someone speaking?
Video are you talking about?
Mary, mute your mic.
Your family secret.
I was almost confused. Then common perfume mistakes Nigerians make. It's all explained here. And then how to make your fragrance last longer. It's explained in the guide. And then how to layer your perfume oil and spray. It's all here. So this guide just tells you everything you need to know. And so that's why it's our lead magnet that helps you understand what you really want. So I'm just going to quickly take us back to the main page I was sharing initially.
Well done, Happiness.
Thank you. So yeah, so this is virtually everything I have on my project. And this is our email nurturing. This is how the email is created. This is how you want to send out the email and then do a follow-up. So these are all samples of what you need to do to ensure that your business is out there, and then you are following the right strategies to ensure that you get to your target audience. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening.
Happiness, congratulations, you do this one.
Thank you.
I love that landing page, like so beautiful.
Thank you.
Digital marketers, I'm raising hand for you ladies. Well done. Yeah. All right. Aisha from data analytics. Then Precious from product management.
Good afternoon, everyone.
3 minutes each.
How,
Thank you.
all right. Is my screen visible, please?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. My name
I
is,
can go to your dashboard. Wait, can you hear me?
all right. So my
Yeah,
name
just show us
is,
the dashboard.
all right. My name is Aisha Arolo, and I'm in the data analytics data, and I'll be presenting Group 2 Capstone project. The project is on data analysis for Patch and Posey Company. So Patch and Posey Company is a paper company, and the company specializes in the sales of paper, and they actually operate across different regions. And this is an overview of the data set that we used. It consists of 5 tables that are linked together via primary keys and foreign keys. We made use of 2 main tools, and that is PostgreSQL and the Power BI for visualization. We came up with about 10 analytical questions, and we formulated them to examine the key aspect of the business. And these are the questions here. So these are the visualization. The first one tends to look at the addresses questions 1 and 2, and it gives us an overview of the business performance. Here we have some KPIs included, which shows the total revenue for the entire period. We have the total orders, the total account, and the average month-over-month growth. And here we included some slicers and filters, which enables us to access whichever information we desire, whichever region, whichever year, and things like that. So we have some key insights included, and we realized that the business is growing over time with an average month-over-month growth of about 6.45%. And the region that is topping is actually the Northeast, which contributed about 1/3 of the entire total revenue, with a total of 2,357 orders and 106 accounts. And based on these, we came up with some key recommendations, such as prioritizing investment in the top region and also investigating the low performing regions for possible reasons why they are not performing well. Here we also have an insight which also answers about 4 or 5 questions. Here we presented the top sales reps by revenue, the top 10 customers by revenue. We also assessed the revenue by paper type, and we realized that the paper type that is leading is the standard paper type. And then we also look at the product bundle. We try to examine which product mix, which combination is the most valuable, and we realized that the most valuable bundle is the one that has to do with all the 3 paper types, because it generates the highest total revenue and the highest average order value. So based on this insight, we also came up with some key recommendations, and here we also included some filters for the region, for the sales rep, and for the year, and we can navigate to whichever year we desire, or whichever region, or whichever sales rep. Here we also have an insight taking us in looking at the customer retention. It tends to look at how long the customers have been with the company, which customers are active, which customers are inactive, which customers are dormant, so that they can be able to personalize outreach and relationship building. And here we also have a visualization looking at the pattern of the order and their engagement, because the channels are the means through which the customers come into the company. We generated some key insights and also came up with key recommendations to boost the performance of the company. So in conclusion, this capstone project came up with 10 analytical questions to evaluate the performance of the Patch and Posey paper company, so that we can identify the areas of the strength and the areas that needs improvement. And we were able to provide insight into their patterns of revenue, the top selling products, the top performing regions, the key customers, and things like that. And the findings was also able to highlight the strong performance areas of the company and the gaps that require attention. Because and at the end of the day, we came up with some recommendations which can help support the overall performance of the business. So that is all about it, since I don't want to take our time. So I would like to especially appreciate Architectural Academy for providing the platform and the resources for making the learning easy. And I also want to appreciate our data coaches. We have Coach Uche, Coach Chineye, Coach Peace. You all have been amazing. And I also want to appreciate my team members for their collaboration, their dedication, and teamwork. I pray that we all, the sky is our starting point. So that is all about the project. Thank you all for listening.
Hey, data
Wow,
analyst.
wow, 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 wow.
Data analyst. Congratulations. This is a beautiful project. Like, you guys can confirm it now. You can confirm it now. See projects. Well done, ladies. You've done so well. The last but not the least on this call for project presentation is Precious. Precious is from Product Management Starter Track. Hello, Precious. Are you on the call?
Yes, ma. Good evening, ma.
All right, girl. Please make it 3 minutes. Thank you.
Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Precious Narva, and I'll be presenting my capstone project. So, the name of the capstone project is Lemit AI. So, Lemit AI is just an AI-powered learning companion that helps learners to study smarter, stay consistent, and achieve better outcomes. So for the overview, so Lemit AI is for tertiary students, university students, self-paced learners. So it enables them to study effectively, to have feedback, and also chat with Lemit AI. And yes, as my role as a product manager, I led the end-to-end, overseeing discovery, strategy, documentation, and something that really stand out for me in this capstone project was making use of product management tools like Confluence and Jira. So that really stand out for me. So later I'm going to show you how, as a product manager, I was able to do that. Okay, so this is the competitive advantage of Lemit AI. So it acts as a learning companion, not just a content platform that you will just go there. It acts as a learning companion for you. So whatever skill you are taking, whatever course you are taking, Lemit AI make it easy and simple for you. So this is user research, because yes, user research needs to be done on our target audience, which were the self-paced learners and university students, to validate the pain points. And yes, so these were the pain points that was gotten. And from there, design sprint was organized in order to validate and bring out solutions that, well, how can we tackle this problem? How can we go about it? So this design sprint is usually done with the development team. So the development team consists of both the designers, developers, the quality testers, everybody that will be on that project together. So the design sprint was carried out, and these were some of the solutions we were able to offer by doing the user sign up and sign in screen, course and curriculum input screen, personalized learning path generation, the content, having instant feedback, because most of our target users were saying that they don't really have instant feedback on courses they are taking. So they want instant feedback. They want to be able to chat with Lemit AI also to give them clarity, and they want to track their performance. So yeah, so this is what stood out for me. So creating a comprehensive PROD on Confluence, and this PROD just consists of every single thing that the project is about. It talks about the project goal, the project mission, the vision, the features we are going to be building. So this is what this PROD was able to do, and was able to do this making use of Confluence. So this is just where the initiative is for the team members, where team members can see what they are going to build, what we are focusing on for a particular time, and what we are pushing out. Yeah, so this is just also a leadership roadmap. It's called a leadership roadmap, where everybody on the team is aligned that, okay, this is what we are doing for Q1, Q2, Q3. So as a product manager, knowing how to carry the team along, monitoring progress, and making sure everyone is on track. Yes, so this is the Jira board. So this is where I was able to assign tasks to each team member, like saying, okay, the designer work on the sign-up signing screen, the developers code what the designer is doing, the quality testers or everybody on the team that, okay, this is the task you are handling, this is the timeline for you to finish that particular task. So I was able to do that, making use of a project management tool known as Jira. So this is just sprints that is going to be carried out, breaking each of the tasks and releasing them also. So this is also an engineering roadmap for the team. And this is something also very interesting. So from the insight and what to do, we're able to build how Learnmate AI is going to look like. So this is how the landing page of Learnmate AI is going to look like. This is the create account screen, how it's going to look like. Then this is where users can input their course and they can generate a learning path just for them. And this is their dashboard where they can track progress in order for them to study smarter. And this is where they can chat with Learnmate AI, so they can input anything they are learning here, any of their course, and Learnmate AI is going to be breaking down each and every topic for them. So thank you so much to Artectre. Thank you so much to my coaches, Coach Nuson, Coach Emanuela, and to thank them very much for, or imparting knowledge, and also my course mates, my accountability partners. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Precious. Thank you.
Wow.
Product manager, are you there? Congratulations to you all. You have done so well. Precious is just the representative of what you all have done. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. We are getting to the end of this. So before we announce the best graduating students, we have top 3 from every track. We have top 3 students. Every one of you have done so well, Yeah, but in every race, there are always top 1, top 2, top 3, as the case may be. And the truth is that the differences in all this is just some of them is points, 91.2, 91.4, right? It's just a decimal point, right? To show you that you all have done so well. So, but before that, we're going to hear from the founder of our tech trio, the brain behind our tech trio. Yeah, I need more emojis. I need more emojis. Yeah, if not for her, we will not be here today. Yeah, she's the visionary. And she's the one that has brought us all together, right? So we'll be hearing from her just now. So join me as I welcome Gloria Ojukwu, the founder of our tech trio. She has 1 or 2 things to tell us, and whenever she tells us things, we must grab. So get your writing pad ready and focus. Somebody said the emojis are not enough. Okay, give us enough emojis, enough emojis, enough emojis. Thank you, ladies. Don't leave the call. You might be one of the best graduating students. And if you are not on this call when I call you, I will not give you your badge. Okay. Hi, Gloria, are you here? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you, Happiness.
All right.
Hi, everyone. Good evening, and congratulations to all of you. Are you happy? Let me see your favorite emojis to demonstrate how happy you are today. Okay, I can see my people from the PM class. Amazing. It's amazing having you all here today. I mean, it's not easy, 3 months. We normally say 3 months, but I think it's usually more than 3 months, right? Happiness.
Just a little more.
Yeah, it's usually more than 3 months. So, when people hear about, oh, I want to take a course, some people kind of, imagine like a 2 weeks course, things like very short like that. But here in her tech tree, we are going to drill you. I think that's one of the things that sets us apart. We are going to drill you pretty much, and it's always for your own good at the end of the day. So congratulations once again, and I'm happy to have you here. Normally when we are having this kind of call during the graduation ceremony, I normally share my slides and my face. But today I'm not going to be doing any of that. I want you guys to miss my face more. Okay, so I want this talk. This talk is going to be very, very short, and it's going to be very conversational as well. So we are going to be using the chat. If you want to answer my question, you're going to use the chat. Oh, don't cry, please. Don't cry. Don't cry. So it's going to be interesting at the end of the day. So don't worry. No worries. Okay, so, oh, I love you too, Daniel. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be sharing with you like some of the things that you're going to be, seeing in the job market and how to navigate it basically. I know that most of you here, if not all, you took this program because you want to grow your career, you want to grow in the tech field, you want to leverage tech to grow, something beautiful for yourself, right? So the tech industry is no longer the way it used to be like 5 years ago. It's becoming tougher, right? But it's also becoming more rewarding and more beautiful because, the salaries 5 years ago is no longer the salaries now. So it's becoming more beautiful. So if you have the right resources, the right platform to, get entry into the space, you're going to be doing so much better than where you're coming from. So let's get started already. So this call is being recorded. All your, beautiful projects, these things will be sent to companies that might be hiring, from us, because even in this call, there are some representatives from some companies that are here that are they are hunting for talents. And you guys are talented, right? You guys are skilled. You guys have done the work, and yeah, you're good for the job market. So keep your fingers crossed. And like I said, this conversation is going to be very, very short. So this is not a talk, this is a conversation, this is a dialogue. Okay, so let's get started. So I want to ask a question. Yeah, how many of you are okay? Why did you join? Why did you want to get the tech skill, or why did you embark in this journey? Just give me your answers on the chat. Let me get your answers. The next 1 minute, I want to see your answers. Why did you get into the tech space? Why did you decide to join the tech space? Career growth, amazing. Life work balance, amazing. It's more rewarding to upskill, amazing. To acquire skills and switch career, amazing. I wanted more challenging roles. It gives me room to showcase my creativity, amazing. To and make more money. I like this. I love this. I love how truthful you guys are. I love the fact that I'm not hearing anything like passion. I'm not hearing anything like I love tech so much. I'm hearing these are honest feedbacks. Making dollars, amazing. So I love the honesty. To manage my family and move on with my career, amazing. I'm not seeing those ones that say they are joining tech to, save their family line from, generational poverty. I've not seen that. I used to see that sometime before, but I've not seen that. It means, we've leveled up. Self-growth and upskill to broaden my knowledge, financial growth, amazing. So all these things you guys are saying are really, 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 really amazing. But there is a problem. Do you want me to share the problem with you? Okay. Now, these things you people are saying, they are all amazing. In fact, what I'm about to share is not a problem, actually. So let me retrace that word. It is not, let me rephrase that word rather. It is not a problem. I want to just make an addition, right? So you notice that all of you are just saying what you need from the tech space. Everybody's looking out after themselves. Everybody is for the good of themselves, right? Nobody is thinking about the fact that this is a transaction. This is a relationship. Now, this is one of the ways that you can succeed in the tech, in fact, in any job market, but because we're in the tech space, so we are going to be using the tech space as, our case study, right? Now, everybody's saying they want to grow, they want to travel, they want to make dollars, they want to make money, work-life balance. All these things are amazing. But the thing is, when you're dealing with value exchange, this is not what your employers want to hear. Now, some of you might still make these mistakes when you're applying for jobs, right? When you're applying for jobs and they ask you, why do you want this job? You start hearing things like these things that you guys have mentioned, which is not necessarily bad in itself, but that is not what your employers want to hear. Somebody that wants to do business with you, that is not what they want to hear, right? Because they also have problems that they are looking to solve. Now, those jobs that you're looking to get, that money that you were looking to make, those money is going to come from a business. That job that you want to get, it represents a business. It represents somebody's investment somewhere. If you want to work in Florida Wave, GB and his investors, their money is on ground. They have brought in money into Florida Wave. If you want to work in Paystack, the owners of Paystack, their money is on ground. They are not there because they want to make you dollars. They are not in business because they want to make you get work-life balance. I don't know if you're getting where I'm coming from. So in as much as you want to make money, that's in your mind. Let it be in your mind when you're asked, right? Even if you want to put it out, mix it up with what the employers are looking to hear. What they are looking to hear is how you want to solve problems for them. For example, if I'm looking to hire a data analyst, right? I'm not looking for a data analyst that will pay money. I'm not looking for a data analyst that I'm going to dash money. I'm looking for a data analyst that, of course, will solve my problem. Probably I have like a messy data, and I'm looking for somebody that will make that messy data into something that can be easily visualized and can help my company make better decisions. So if I am a data analyst looking for a job, I'm not going to go and say, I want to work in your company because I want you to give me dollars. I want to work remotely. These are your needs, which is also very valid. But that is not what you need to put in front. This is a lot of mistakes that a lot of people that are looking to enter into the job market make. And it also has something to do with your motivation, right? Everything in this world is about problem solving. Check out all the people that are doing well in the world, all the top people. They are only big because they are solving a problem. Check out Dangote. Dangote is like one of the, anytime you think of household, productions like sugar, cement, those are the things that he's solving. You understand? You think of social networking, you start hearing people like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, all the people that are in that industry, that are in the frontier of that frontiers of that industry. So they are not necessarily looking for who they are going to give money. They have the money to pay you, right? But what they are looking for is they want to be sure that you're not after just the money. Because a lot of people in this our era, there are a lot of people that are entering into tech just because of money. And that is a wrong mindset to have. Am I saying you shouldn't want money? No, money is very, very important. You need money to pay your bills. You need money to live the soft life and all of that, which is amazing. In fact, if you don't have money, people will not even like to associate so much with you. Like, you don't need to be a billionaire, but at least you should have some kind of, comfort. So money is very, very important, but put value in front. This is a value exchange. It is not a financial liberation scheme.
Nobody's looking to liberate you from, not having money. Nobody's looking to, help you. That is not their aim. So I want you to have this in mind as you're entering into the job market. Keep this in mind, because this has cost a lot of people opportunities. You get to see people who are applying for jobs. This thing I'm telling you here, you might not see it in on the internet. You might not see it on Facebook or YouTube. I'm talking based on experience, both as someone who has been in the job market for a very long time, right? And also as someone who is also an employer. So I have the right experience and the right balanced, experience basically to tell you what is needed to succeed in the market. So ensure that while you have, all your needs and you're approaching companies, you're approaching clients, that is not what you're going to be putting in front. Are those important? Oh, yes. But you need to put their own needs in front. Even though in your mind, it might be your own that is in front. But then you need to make them understand that you have their own interests at heart as well. I don't know if this makes sense. Am I speaking gibberish? And please mute your mics, because if you leak your family secrets while we are talking, we are going to publish it like that on YouTube. We are not going to edit it out. Our video editor has a lot of work to do, so we are going to post it like that. So please mute your mics. Mute your mics so I don't get to hear your family secrets. Okay, so the second thing I like to share is you want to make money, right? Now, there's a difference between building a career and making money. There's a difference between building a career in tech and making money in tech. They are two different things. There are people who have money in this tech, but they don't have a career. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. There are people who are making money. They've done like a tech business, and luckily for them, it hit, and they made money, good money. But then they don't have a career. If they are looking for somebody that will solve a problem, they are not going to point them because they just made money. Now, one thing I can assure you is that building a tech career for yourself will make you money. But not everybody who has money has a tech career. Now, like I said, like I will say again, money is very important, right? So, but then while you're starting out, you need to understand that building careers take time, right? If you see anybody who is earning big or who has earned big in the industry, check. They did not earn that money in the first 3 months. They did not earn that money in the first 6 months. They did not earn that money, depending on what you look at as big money anyway. Because you might be looking at 500K as big money, whereas somebody elsewhere is making $10,000. Now, when I say 500K, I mean in naira, and then the other one in dollars. So while you might be thinking that, oh, this is money, even the person that has made $10,000, there's somebody else somewhere that has made much more than that. So you need to have patience. That's what I want to say. That's where I'm driving at. You need to have patience. That money that you're looking for, you might not make it in your first year. You might not even make it in your first 2 years. That is one problem that I have with a lot of Gen Zs. Let me put it that way, Gen Zs. And people, and not just Gen Zs, but generally people who are coming into tech right now. They don't have the patience to work, gain experience, and build their career. Now, check everybody that you see doing well in the tech industry. Let's say you're a product manager. Check all the big product managers you know via LinkedIn. Go through their LinkedIn profile. You will see that there was a time that they were probably an intern in a company. At the time they were an associate product manager. They did not just become a product leader in 2 years. They did not just become the head of product in 2 years. It took them time. So if you don't have the thick skin, if you don't have the patience to stay and build your career, you might not get all the reward that has been designed for you to get in this industry. Now, will you make money? Yes, because like I said, there are people who do not have career, but they actually have money. I've seen people that they don't even have jobs, but they've made money. They just do they just chase freelance gigs. Now that is not bad in itself, right? But you need to also think sustainability. Now, I like it when people have their visions. In fact, I encourage people. There was this lady, I think Thelma, is it Thelma, or I don't know if I'm correct. She has an NGO, right? I think for girls as well. She had done her fourth cohort in her tech trail, and I think she has even done like her fifth cohort. Like this is like her fifth cohort or thereabout. Now, this particular girl in question, I've encouraged people like her to start up their own ventures, because what we are doing here is not even enough. We need more people to solve more problems, because the problem that her tech trail is solving is just one part. There are a lot of other problems in the world. Look around you, we see problems. So we need more people that will give us more solutions. You understand? But then another mistake that a lot of people make is they want to jump into doing big things without gaining experience. You cannot build a sustainable business if you have not worked in a successful and growing business. Did that click? Did that click? You cannot, let me repeat it again. You cannot build a successful business or a thriving business if you have not gained experience from a working business. Check all the CEOs that you know today that are trending, that are popular. Check them out on LinkedIn. Just take out 5 minutes, go to their LinkedIn profiles, scroll down through like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, you will notice that they were working in organizations. Some of the organizations that they started with were even very small organizations that nobody knows about. But today they have very big organizations that they are running. So what I will tell you is, if you want to build your own business, let's say you want to build a digital agency, for example, ensure that you are you have gained experience before you say you want to start building your own thing. Now, that does not mean that you cannot start. You can actually start building your own thing, but make sure that you're gaining experience, you're bringing value to the organization that you're working in. Because why I keep emphasizing on value is because, I mean, I can't blame anybody. I blame the economy. The economy right now is more difficult than it used to be. So everybody's looking for how to survive, which is understandable. But while you're doing that, also create balance and know that everything is all about value. Nothing is free in this life. You need to have that in the back, at the back of your mind. Now, her tech trail, for example, we do tuition free, right? This academy, this cohort is supposed to be worth $700, right? But you got it without paying that tuition. You got it for only the acceptance fee, which is very, very small compared to the value that you're getting. But it is not free. Somebody has paid the fee for you. We have partners, we have coaches, we have people who are doing the work. So that you're getting it, how you're getting it does not mean that it is necessarily free. I don't know if this makes sense. So nothing is free in life. Nothing is free in this world. We live in a capitalist system. So nothing is essentially free. So you need to have that at the back of your mind. So anything you're doing, you need to be putting your value in front of anything you're doing. You need to understand that if you don't have value, nobody send your papa. Sorry if you're not in Nigeria. This is our slang. But yeah, nobody gives a damn about you. That's what I mean. So if you don't have value, right, somebody can love you like, you're my friend, you're my friend, you're my girl, you're my homeboy and all of that. But if you don't have value, they won't do business with you. They won't employ you. Even your twin sister, if you don't have value that you're bringing, they won't like to do business with you. So I know that everybody here has value. In fact, for the virtue that you have passed For you, passing through her tech tray already is like an automatic value, because passing through her tech tray is not an easy thing. So you have value. Tell yourself, I have value. Type it in the chat. I have value. I am valuable. So, but in the like, in as much as you have this value, I want you to put it at the back of your mind. Not at the back of your mind. I want you to put it in front. Is anything like that in front of your mind? Okay. So I want you to put it in front when you, this is the job market. So this is the job market. Now, when we talk of market, we envision when you go to mile 3 market, and you see people that are selling. Just envision that scenario where you go to the market and people are selling, people are buying. That is actually how the job market is. You have your value. Now, if you go to the market, will you carry your money and give to an elderly woman just because you like how she talks, or just because she likes how she calls you my daughter? Would you do that? You wouldn't do that, right? Even if you're very rich, except you just want to do charity, of course. So that is actually what still happens in the job market. It's a market. Everybody is bringing what they have. The CEOs are bringing their money. The talents are bringing their skills. It's an exchange of value. You need to take that. You need to have that. Like, you need to picture that. I want you to picture that. Now, another problem that I see is that some people have this value, but they don't know how to sell it. They don't know how to sell it. I go to your wall, you tell me you're a product manager, but I go to your wall, what I'm seeing is Tonto Dike, Davido, and you tell me you're a product manager, and I can't even see what you're doing in your wall. I go to your Facebook, I'm seeing all your village people are tagging you to all their posts. This one will do birthday, they will tag you. This one will do burial, they will tag you. This one, and if you go to your timeline, that is what everybody is going to be seeing. They're not seeing anything concerns to product management. And then you come out, you say, oh, there is no job. How will you get a job when in your timeline, what people are seeing is burial and wedding, and Davido and Tonto Dike where she's doing deliverance? So you need to know how to brand yourself, sell yourself properly, put out your work professionally. Personal branding, take it very seriously. Now, Maria said something when she was speaking. Check the people that have told you that they have the top jobs in the industry. They are usually not the most intelligent per se, in quotes. Also, check the people that for those of you that have graduated from universities, check the people that maybe that came top of the class. You also notice that not all of them are doing well. The people that are doing well are either people that are very vocal with what they do, they are not ashamed to tell people what they do, and people that have connections. It is also like that in the job market, in the tech industry. The only difference is that if you have all the job all the connections in the world in tech, if you don't have the skills, nobody is going to hire you. So that's just the only difference. But it is also easier in the sense that even if you don't have a connection per se, or like your father is not related to Dangote or anything like that, but you know how to put yourself out there, you know how to carry your market on your head, you can easily also stand out and get recognized. So that's just the difference between traditional market and the job market. Now, imagine if you now know how to put yourself out there and you now have connection. Just imagine how it will now be. So in as much as you're putting yourself out there, I want you to know how to network, know how to relate with people, know how to collaborate with. Most of my early projects, when I started out, I started as a software developer. Most of the early projects that I built, nobody hired me to do it. I formed teams with my friends and we built the project. That was how I started. My first projects were not paid projects. So don't be waiting for that almighty job before you can start putting yourself out there. You have, for example, if you did digital marketing, you have your friends that have businesses online. You have even your own parents, your own siblings, they have businesses online and they are struggling with sales. If you cannot solve that problem, that small visibility problem for that your small business, for that your sister's small business, you might not be able to solve the big one for that big company that you're eyeing. So you need to start small. When you don't have a job, no problem. Tell your friend, oh, you have this business. I want to build you a website so that I can get more sales. Now, another thing is don't put what you want to do in front. I think Maria also said something similar. Don't put the thing that you want to do in front. Put the solution that you want to give in front. So instead of saying, I want to build a website for you, say, I want to increase your visibility and sales. That is solution centered. It's not about what you can do. It's about the problems that what you can do can solve. I don't know if this makes sense. So instead of saying, I want to be a data analyst in your company, say something like, I want to help you arrange your messy data and help you take better decisions that will make you generate more revenue. That is a solution-centered pitch. Nobody cares whether you're a data analyst. Nobody cares whether you're a product manager. They care about the problems that you're going to be solving for them. Again, those companies that you want to work in, they are real businesses. They are real investments. The CEOs that you want to work in their companies, some of them do not sleep in the night because they are looking on how they can become profitable. They are looking to how they can make the money that investors have given to them. So if you're coming to them, come to them as somebody who can help them solve their problems. I don't know if this makes sense. Now, I also want you to, I think we are going to round up because of time. Yeah. So if you want to hear from me later, you can book a one-on-one with me. But yeah, we need to round up because of time. But everything I want you to know, I want to summarize it for you here so that you start strong. I want you to be creative, right? When putting your work out there. I saw something that wowed me on TikTok last week. I saw this girl. What she does, she's a content creator, right? But she's not parading herself as a normal content creator. So what she does is she looks out for people in the boutique business, in the clothing business, who cannot afford to buy manicure. So this manicure, I heard that is very expensive. That is about the list price is like 400,000 naira. And for you to even buy it, you need to buy like not just one, like 5. So what this girl does is she goes to businesses, right, and takes sample of their clothes, and then she has her own studio where she has invested in these manicures. So she has bought them. So she charges as low as 2,000 to 5,000 naira or thereabout to market, like, take content around those clothing. Now, you see that this person is not just a content creator. She has found her niche. She has found her niche. I know Fulfilled graduated from her test. She's supposed to be here actually, but I think she has another engagement, so she was not able to come today. Fulfilled learned graphic design from her tech trail 3 years ago, and I think she just finished learning UI UX. She's focusing mostly on events. Now, because photography is becoming more like professional videography is becoming more expensive, photography and all of that. So she just focuses on events. You want to do a wedding, for example, she will brand the wedding, design the thing for you, all the designs that you will need. She will do everything for you. Now, imagine if you're a web developer. Now, she does not do web development. She only focuses on UI designs. If you are a web developer, you can actually partner with her and tell her that any job she gets, you can design the website, because people now do websites when they want to do wedding, right? Where they can receive gifts, write their story and all of that. And these people that do wedding, they have the money. At least, one website is 100K. It's small, but imagine if you do 10 of them in a month. That's ₦1 million. So creative, don't just be saying, I want a job. I want a job. I want a data analysis job. I want a PM job. No. Find a way to creatively become a problem solver in something that people, when I went to the girls' comment section on TikTok, see how people were telling her that this is creative, I will need your services. Now, she's not even a tech person. She's just a normal content creator. If she now wants to take it to the moon, do you know that she can actually leverage AI and increase her sales like 10 times? Because if she knows how to use AI very well, she does not even need to have a physical mannequin. She will just know how to leverage AI to place those clothes. How to leverage AI in that kind of a thing. So that brings me to my next point. Know how to do your work fast. Employers will not pay you just because you know how to do that job. They also pay you because you save time for the organization. So an employer will take someone who takes 5 hours to do something over someone who takes 2 days to do the same thing. Because it means that if he can afford 3 of you, right, and you people can give him 2 hours over 5 hours, you can multiply the sales that the organization is making. I don't know if this makes sense. Now, AI is there to help you. Don't shy away from AI. AI is here to stay. I hear people are saying, oh, they are losing their jobs because of AI. But let me tell you the truth. People that are losing their jobs are people that haven't hacked how to leverage AI. So learn how to use AI. No, in anything you do. In her tech trade, we have rebranded all the curriculum right now that now get to learn how to use AI in whatever you're doing: graphic design, video editing, product management. Before now, for example, in product management, you will spend hours prototyping. But now in Claude, you get a prototype in 10 minutes. In Lovable, you get a prototype in 10 minutes. Before, this is something that can take you 1 day, 2 days to do before. You see the speed difference. So look out for the best way, the easiest way to do your job. So I'm going to be taking questions now. Leave your questions on the chat. We are rounding up. Leave your questions on the chat. I'm going to take just 2 to 3 questions because of time. So as you're going into the job market, I want you to know that you have everything it takes to succeed. You just need to be patient. You need to be patient. You need to be creative. And you need to be innovative. You need to be patient. You need to be innovative. And you need to be creative. Now, while I wait for your questions to come on the chat, after now, we are going to be opening some internship positions, from different companies. We are partnering with some companies to do that. So if you're interested, look out for it. It's going to be dropping in your email. When it comes, you can apply, right? And then for those of you that have not joined Risely, please go to Risely and sign up now. Go to Risely and sign up now, because a lot of amazing things are coming up on Risely very, very soon. Companies are coming. We are onboarding companies very soon. So on Risely, when a company wants to hire, they are not going to be interviewing you. They are going to be setting up a challenge. So let's say they want to hire a designer, right? Instead of setting up an interview that will take both your time and their time, they will just set up a challenge, and the top people are rewarded financially and then additionally get hired. So that's the next level shape we are building on Risely now. So that's the link there. Sign up, set up your profile. When you sign up, ensure that your profile is set up, because when companies come, they are looking at your profile. It's not that you're not going to use an avatar to put in your profile picture, right? And then you're a product manager, but it does not. It's like your profile page is like your LinkedIn page. Just the way you pitch yourself on LinkedIn, set up your profile that way, right? I've not seen any questions. People don't have questions. Amazing. That means you people understood what I'm saying. Amazing. Somebody's asking, do we still have learning materials? Yeah, you have the learning materials. You have it from now to like 6 months, but do well to download it and keep it so that in case we archive it after 6 months, you wouldn't lose anything. Download all the learning materials that you want to download. Cohort 15 is starting soon, and it's going to be much more bigger and better. We have more tracks, more coaches, more AI-powered curriculum, and more gifts. Now, right, we are going to be giving out gifts in Cohort 15. More job opportunities. So everybody should sign up. Everybody, you can sign up. If you're not ready to sign up now, copy the link, but ensure you sign up this evening before the day runs out. So there's no question. Amazing. So I think I'm going to stop here. We are going to stop here. So how excited are you? And how ready are you for the tech market? I want to see your emojis. You have all it takes to succeed. Bear that in mind. You have all it takes to succeed. People that you see that are getting those big jobs, they are not usually the most intelligent. Just know that. That does not mean that intelligent people, in fact, I believe all of you here are intelligent. So what am I even saying, right? What I'm just trying to say is the smartest in the room is not usually the person that must get the biggest opportunity. It just depends on how diligent you are and how ready you are to put yourself out there. So that's what I want you to know. So it doesn't matter. Just know how to sell yourself. Know how to put your value in front. You want to make some amount of money, put it in your mind. Except there's a discussion for it. Okay, how much do you want us to pay you? Then you cannot tell them all the money you want to earn. But at that phase where they are still trying to know what you can do for them, put your value in front. There's always going to be a time to discuss how much you earn. By all means, wear your koi shoe and come out and tell them all the money that you want to earn. You deserve to be paid well as well. So that is all for today, ladies. It was nice having you again today. I wish you all the best in the tech market. I know you will succeed because we have proof. We have proof that you will succeed. We have a lot of people that have passed through her tech trail that are succeeding today. Most of your coaches, most of your female coaches graduated from her tech trail. Today, they are all working. So we have enough proof. We have them in hundreds, in thousands, that what we are doing here is not waste. It's not in vain. So brace yourselves, ladies, and be ready. No, that is not the link, Maureen. That is not the link. Please, that's not the link, Maureen. This is the right link. Yeah, please, you can delete that one. Yeah, I can delete that one so that it doesn't confuse us. Thank you. So Maureen is a product manager, so she's using the staging link to pitch to you guys. Okay, so someone asked a question. Someone said, what can be a solution center speech? Did I say solution center? I said solution centered. Okay, yeah. Solution centered speech for graphic designer. I love the graphic designer that pitched today. Amazing. Did you see her work? Her presentation is top notch. The way she presented her work, how it's going to solve the business's problem, that is amazing. So instead of just saying, oh, I'm a graphic designer, to ask yourself how you get to know the pitch to use is ask yourself, what do businesses need when they're hiring this particular role? What problem are they trying to solve? If I'm hiring a graphic designer, there is a need I have. I am not just hiring a graphic designer because we have money to pay somebody or because we have free money to give out. No. There's a problem in the organization that we are looking to solve. Problems like visibility, lead generation. So if you're not getting enough leads, right, you need enough visuals to convince your potential audience or your target audience that, you know, you can do business with us, right? So lead generation, visibility, all those things, because organizations need it. And they cannot just do it. If I want to, let's say I'm selling bags, right? I cannot just come out and say I'm selling bag or come and buy. Except you're an influencer. Let's say you're a very big influencer. Like if Temi Otedola comes out today and says she's selling, but people are gonna buy because of course she's a big man and people know her. She has influence online. She has a presence online, right? She has a lot of followers online. Someone like Pella now comes out and say he's selling bag. Even some people that don't need bag will buy, but they just want to patronize Pella. So, but a random business person that don't have that kind of influence will not just come out and say, I'm selling bag. So they will need something that will be attractive to the target audience, things like videos, things like graphics. And that is where you come in if you're a graphic designer. So for you to come up with your pitch, think of the problem that the employer is looking to solve or the business is looking to solve. And then you can come from that angle. So instead of saying, I'm a graphic designer, you can say, I can help you do this for your business. I can help you increase and generate more leads by designing scroll stopping designs that will help your target or that will enable your target audience to click on your CTA and come into your funnel. That is there are different ways. It's not just one template. There are different ways depending on your personality, your skill set, and some other factors. So I hope this makes sense. Okay, so I think that's the only question. So thank you, her tech trailers. Thank you, tech trailers. And congratulations once again. This is not easy. Congratulations. And welcome to tech. Because I know that in the next 1 year, you're not going to be here anymore. The next 1 year, you're going to be in companies. You're going to be working. You're going to be in different companies working. For some of you that don't have job, right? This is not a prophecy. This is something that will happen. This is not just normal prophecy, something that I know that will happen. So far, you're still there, right? You don't give up. It's gonna happen. So congratulations in advance. There are people that got jobs before this cohort ended. Even in my class, in product management, there were people that got jobs. One of them shared her testimony, I think 2 weeks ago in our Slack channel. So you're going to get that job. So don't worry. No worries. You're going to get the job. Okay. So thank you very much and do enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to be handing over to the Academy Manager, Happiness.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much, Gloria. for that impactful moment. I hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, I can see from the emojis. Well done, ladies. Now the hour has come. Like I said before, we all did well. In some tracks, the 90 plus were just in order, right? And one thing you should also know is that it's not all about being amongst the best graduating or top three. It's all about what you can do out there. So, but these are our own way of recognizing people who has done so well, right? So I'm going to be rolling the names out. Top three. Top three in every track. I'm starting with video editing. Video editors, are you in the house? Are you in the house? Okay. All right, the first person there, that's the third person there is Anokam Chinelo. She had a total of 93%, average of 93%. Chinelo, congratulations. We have Tolulokpe Oreoluwa. Tolulokpe made a percentage of 95 over 100. And the best graduating student for video editing is Mary. Mary had 100 over 100. Wow. Some ladies are very wonderful. Like all the projects, all the assignments, all the quizzes, she was just getting hundreds. So that was how she arrived at a percentage of 100. Congratulations, Mary, and everyone in the video editing track. The sky is your starting point. So let's go to UI UX design. For UI UX design, the third person there is Adegoke Rebecca. Rebecca has 98.3. I hope you can see. So these ladies they're just, it's like competition, but they're not competing, right? Quite all right. Then we have Akile Favor. Are they on this? I can count on. Favor has an average of 99.5. Wow, wow, wow. And the best graduating student for that track is Stephanie. Stephanie also has hundreds. 100. Wow. Congratulations, ladies. Everyone in the UI US track. Congratulations to you all. You have done amazingly well. So let's go to the next track. The next track on my list is front-end web development starter. We have the third person on my list is Precious Ado. Precious has 97 over 100. We have Melikam Chidima Lois. Chidima has 98 over 100. And now the best graduating student for front-end web is Sandra Asike. If you are here, make some noise, unmute and shout. Like, it's not easy now. Some of you are over 20, some are over 20 in their tracks, and you are coming out the first. Pat yourself. Sandra has an average of 99. Well done, ladies. Well done, ladies. Now the next track is graphic design. And I have also my top three. The third person is Huzani Hajara, 95.2. Then the second person is Okonkwo Precious, 95.4. You can see it's just a decimal point. They all did well. Then we have the best graduating students for graphic design is Adolphus Girika. 98.2. 98.2. Congratulations, Ginika, and all the amazing ladies in graphic design track. You have done so well. Okay, we keep moving. We go to product design track. We also have top three students in that track. The third person on my list is Emily Osawe. Emily has an average of 96.0. 96.0. It's just a difference of decimal points. All the ladies in that track, they're amazing. The second person is Jennifer Ekuma Chioma. Jennifer has 96.1. And now the best graduating for product design is Adetona Aderonke. Let me just call her Ronke. Ronke Adetona Aderonke. Ronke has an average of 97. Congratulations, my ladies. Everyone in the UI UX track. In the product design track, sorry. Thank you so much. Now let's move to the next track. Sorry. The next track here is UI UX design. The number 3 in the UI UX design is, okay, I've called UI UX design, sorry. Data analytics data. Number 3 is Adenike Islamites. Nike Islamites. Average of 79. The second person is Confidence Udeogu. She has an average of 80. Then the best graduating student for data analytics data is Aisha. Aisha has an average of 83. Congratulations. That track is very tough. Oh. It's very tough. But they came out well. At least our point is 60. Yeah. Congratulations. Data analytics pro now. Please, if your mic is on, kindly mute. Data analytics pro, we have the third person is Blessing Igwe. Blessing has an average of 81.2. Then we have Khadijat Siju Wala. Okay, Siju, yeah, I remember Siju. Khadijat Siju Wala. Khadijat has an average of 82.2. You can see how competitive that track is. It's very competitive. The best graduating student in that track is Okulana Miriam. It's an average of 82.3. Are they on this call? Congratulations, everyone. Thank you. Let's move on to the next track. PM Starter. PM Starter, are you here? Product managers, are you here? The third on my list is Abroko Ogene Akpobo. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Abroko Ogene Akpobo, average of 96. The second on my list is Abijogun Mosiron. Abijogun Mosiron, average of 97. And the best graduating student for PM Starter is Precious and RF bar, average of 98.4. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. You all done so well. Then PM Pro, last but not the least, PM Pro. We have the third on the list is Ogene Runo. Ogene Runo Esalomi, average of 93%. Then Maureen Ozoilo. Sorry. Maureen Ozoilo, 94%. You can see just difference of 1 mark. Then the best graduating student for PM Pro is Telma Ezieku. 94.7%. They all started from starter track. They are now in pro. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You've done so well. Whether you hear your name or you didn't hear your name, you did well. So far, you completed all your tasks, and you've submitted all your tasks, and they have all been graded. You've done so well. So we are rooting for you. Go out there and shine and conquer your words, right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are waiting your testimonies, your success story. Every one of you, congratulations. Well done. All right, we'll be calling on Gloria again for the final announcement.
Sorry, Happiness, did you mention digital marketing?
Digital marketing. Seriously? Oh, sorry. I skipped it. Marketers, please, you guys should not crucify me. Sorry. All right, my top 3 for digital marketing. We have the number 3 is Oladokun Tosin. Oladokun Tosin. She had an average of 94.4. Then number 2 is Peace Enokela. Peace Enokela. Peace has an average of 95.6, right? Then the best graduating for digital marketing is Happiness, my namesake. Happiness Titus, she have an average of 95.7. Congratulations, Happiness, and every lady in digital marketing. And with this, we have 2 overall best graduating students. Like, this is the first one.
For the champions, stand up, stand up, stand
up. Overall graduating students for cohort 14. We always have 1 student, but this time around we are having 2. They did not agree for each other. 2 of them scored 100 over 100. That you guys will be getting your badges. You can display it on your social media. The best graduating and the overall best graduating. The number 1 overall best graduating is Okeke Mary, average of 100 over 100. That is exceptional. And the second is Stephanie Isioji, average of 100 over 100 from UI UX track. Mary is from video editing track. So both of them did not agree for each other.
Thank you so much. For the champions, for the champions.
Thank you, I'm grateful.
Thank you so much.
Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just like stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions.
Okay, the energy is high. Let me allow you to cool off small. Are you chilled now? Okay. Amazing. Congratulations to everybody. Just like Happiness has said, if you did not hear your name as the top 3, that doesn't mean that you did not do well. I have in my class, right? For example, they are very competitive. We have a lot. I can mention like plenty names right now that are really outstanding. I have Danielle. I have Bisola. You know, if you check their averages, they are really close to each other. So it was a tough one, even selecting the best. So that you did not hear your name does not mean that you didn't do well. All right. So I'm here to congratulate everybody. In fact, for the fact that you even finished, right? And you crossed that overall mark, which is, I think, 65. Yeah. You did amazingly well. So congratulations to everybody. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's not easy. Congratulations. Like I said, companies are on this call. Their representatives are on this call. If you watch, you see some people on suits. Some of them are not on suits. Some of them are on polo too. But yeah, they are representative from companies, and we are going to be sending this recording. So companies will ask us, what kind of projects do your PMs do? What kind of projects do your video editors do? So this call, that's why one of the reasons why we record this call, so that we can send it out to companies. So very soon once the application for the internship comes out, do well to apply. And please, that your ending this call does not mean that this is the end of the road. I think I forgot to say this when I was talking. Keep learning. Keep learning. Even if you're not signing up for another course, keep learning. Keep upskilling. The tech industry is very fast. What you know last year, if you're using that same knowledge to operate this year, it will not work. It will not work. So always upskill. Always upskill. And we are taking our alumni community to the next level. So if you want to be part of the alumni leadership, right, there's also going to be an opportunity for that. So we are restructuring our alumni leadership. So if you want to be part of the people that will take the alumni community to the next level, that opportunity is also available, right? And we're also opening rooms for chapter leads in different chapters. So let's say you're in Texas, you're in London, you're in Lagos, you're in Port Harcourt, and you want to lead our tech trail chapters. You want to lead a community of women in tech in your community. That opportunity is also coming. So congratulations once again. I know this is a lot of time already. This is we started by 5. Oh my God, this is like more than 3 hours. We really stayed long on this call. So I'm going to be relieving us now so that we can go and have a good weekend rest. So, but more information are coming, but if you're not attentive in the group, you might miss it. So please keep your eye on the Slack channel. Don't go and uninstall your app. And your certificates will be coming in soon, right? So there were some of you that have not really been graded because of one issue or the other. Maybe your file was missing. Please do well to make that work so that you can receive your gradings and get your certificates, right? So thank you so much, everybody. And the world is yours. The world is yours. The world is so big that the sky is like your starting point, right? So just brace yourselves for what is about to come. It will shock you. It will shock you. All right. So congratulations once again, and do enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye. Thank you, Thelma. I love you all. I love you. Did I just hear? Did I just hear? Okay. All right. Bye.
Champions, for the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, stand up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself up. Stand up. For the champions, stand up, stand up. For the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, 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 stand